Hey everyone, and welcome to This Week at Greystone. It was so awesome to see all of you at the All Hands meeting last week. I think it was really, our best one yet. So thank you to everyone for coming. One of the pieces of feedback that I received from a bunch of people at the event was asking me why I stopped doing the videos. And the answer is that I just fell out of the routine. But I want to get back into it, so this is the first one, and we'll hopefully continue to do a video each week. And you can hold me accountable. If you don't get one, then email Lydia and tell her Mordecai needs to make a video. So we talked a lot last week about unique ability. Right? And again, unique ability is something that each of us have. An area of activity that is energizing, not energy depleting. It's where we get an exponential impact from our activity. Activities that we feel like would fascinate and motivate us for the rest of our lives if that was all we did every day. We're coming up on the holiday weekend, on Memorial Day weekend. And I think this is a great time to take a step back and really give this some thought. So many people came up to me after the All Hands meeting, and I think we're really impacted by this concept of unique ability. And once you have it, they say that the eyes only see and the ears only hear what the mind is looking for. And once you have that concept of unique ability in your head, you can't help but start analyzing your daily activities and your life through that lens. So what I would recommend is the same thing that we discussed last week, which is to do an activity inventory. I think the whole thing will probably take you, 30 minutes or less. But write down on a piece of paper everything that you do, right? You think about the last week and think about everything that you do in your work life, in your personal life, right? Just, the little things. I go grocery shopping, I drive to the office, right? I answer emails, do this analysis, I do this research, write down everything. You may have, 80, 90 or more things. And then next to each of them, put one of three letters, A, B, or C. And your A category are for activities that are annoying and aggravating, and if you could just eliminate them from your life, then that would be great. Your B activities are ones that are okay. They are, they're not energy giving, but they're not energy depleting. You may be very good or even excellent at some of your B activities, but they're just okay for you. Your C activities are the ones that are energizing and motivating, right? And it'll probably be not all, but there'll be some, there'll be a few that are that, where you just love doing those things, right? Then break those activities up, put them in 3 columns, all of your A's in one column, all of your B's in one column, and all your C's in one column. And look if there are themes. What are the themes to the A's? What are the themes to the B's? What are the themes to the C's? I would then look at what percentage of your time you're currently spending in each one, right? What percentage of your time are in A's and B's and C's? What percentage of your time would you like to be in each of those categories? And finally, I would take a step and say, well, what could I do to reduce, my A activities by, 5%, and increase my C activities by 5%? Can I delegate these things? Can I, instead of going to the store and going grocery shopping, can I, do it online? What can I do to just slowly reduce those A's and increase those C's? And over time, if you're doing this every quarter, trying to move in that direction, you will be spending more and more of your time within your unique ability. So I think as a really helpful exercise for me, I will send you my unique ability, attached to this email, for what that's worth, and you can see just what these things look like. Finally, I wanted to make an announcement and say that we will again be instituting Summer Fridays this year. So from Memorial Day to Labor Day, on Fridays, people can feel free to leave at 3 o'clock, if their work permits. But it's just a small token of our appreciation for everything that you guys do. You guys work so hard. You're really the best of the best, and want you guys to be able to take some time and enjoy the summers a little bit more. That's all for now, and we'll talk to you next week.